Hi dears, and welcome to this week's Mars Musings. And we have also entered spring in the Northern Hemisphere and autumn in the Southern, but I'm really just addressing the spring feeling that we're having here. It feels like the winter is finally over. And I am just really honoring this moment because I've just opened the doors and started a new group of the Elle-vation program with women. I am so excited about this and also really excited about this new moon, new starts, new seeds. And spring for me is also a time where we're coming back out, and I'm feeling that energy this spring. I really, for the first time, I've been really aware of it in terms of the cyclical way of working, our natures as women, but this year really honored the winter time. And for me, that was just an honoring in myself in terms of not launching anything in the winter, closing the doors, and also allowing that gestation period. And I really want to talk about this because a lot of us have projects, a lot of us have ideas as women, and I just find it really important to hold them with us, to hold them in our bellies, like we don't tell anyone about being pregnant for a few months, like the seed under the earth stays in the darkness before it sprouts. We need that time of gestation. We need that warmth, that time of really just coming inwards to really hold that magic and burst it out to shine. And I'm feeling like spring is finally this time. I've gone through a big gestation period. I am so excited that I've launched the Elle-vation program. I'm also excited about all the other offerings that are coming through. And it's just been a time of really aligning things. I think you might have heard about Aligned Leaners too, the new program for organizations, for business coaching that I've launched. So all of this is kind of coming together. But because I had this moment in silence end of the year, I had this moment of closing loose ends, of not trying to launch anything. And I just realized, I've spoken about this Mars Musings, the fact that the Gregorian calendar is starting on the 1st of January. It was never the case before because we used to start in spring as a new year. And so I could definitely feel this year that it wasn't the time to push things out to launch. And I feel like I respected this, and so many of the women I'm working with did as well, that it just feels so energetic and exciting to enter spring now, where the energy is blossoming and it's time to really share these seeds and share these offerings as we enter into the summertime. So I'm celebrating spring with you. I hope that you are feeling this energy of spring, feeling this energy of birthing, maybe your energy coming back in different ways of where it wants to go, also new ideas coming out. I am just really excited. There's so many offerings blossoming from me, from the women around me, from the community, from the incredible women I've just met who've joined the community, who are sharing their gifts and their offerings. And I just want to invite all of you and all of the women, everyone out there, to just honor this seasonal time. This was teaching me this, to honor spring and to find ways to also, close that cycle of the winter, enter the spring cycle, and really just allow ourselves to flow with this as we move through the year. Let's bring ourselves back to natural living. Let's bring ourselves back to our natural cycles. I will keep going on and on about this because I just find it as the most sustainable way to really grow ourselves and our businesses. Full stop. Nature takes a rest, the leaves are falling off the trees, sprouts are coming in spring, and I'm just seeing that this is so much part of our rhythms of life that I'm also inviting this in for you, for your life, for where you are, and I hope that springtime also brings all these blossoms and sprouts with you. If you are looking for support, if anything is coming up in spring and you just really want to start birthing things out in the world, please reach out. I'm so excited to invite more women into my world. I feel ready after this kind of time out to really just open up and to really hold each other. I will keep going on in the next few videos, and this time it's just been such a potent learning for me to realize how important it is for women to stand up, to share their gifts, and to find their value. And so this year I feel a lot of my work is going to go into that direction, also really into terms of womanhood, finding your value, really knowing your inner rituals, your time, and what you need as a woman to rise and shine. If this resonates with you, please comment below. Please send me a message. If you want to get closer into my world, I would be so happy to know you a bit more and just to share, and also, keep learning, rising, and just shining together in this springtime. Let the blossoms come, let yourself blossom into the flower you have come here to be, and I remember my spiritual teacher at some point who said, I'm just looking at a room full of blossoming flowers, and there's nothing more beautiful than that. And finally in my life, I can say I've reached a point where there's nothing more beautiful for me than to see other women blossoming, sharing and shining, and for us to be doing this together. Sending so much love, happy spring, happy new moon, and may you just enter this new cycle with all your energy, inspiration, and joy to really put your gifts into the world.